Hey guys, welcome to the one take. And I really hope I can do this in one take because it's a little late. It's Friday afternoon now. It's the 16th of August. And things have been moving along pretty quickly over the summer. My kids are about to go back to school soon. Just got done with Real Makers, won an award for same category, supernatural, paranormal, and horror. I put Almost Paradise in as a supernatural because even though there are some horror elements, there's just I like to tell people there's too many fairies in it for it to be a horror. But ultimately, yeah, there's still some fearful moments in there. But I really just wrote the story that came to me, and it just didn't seem as foreboding as an Infernal Fall. And really, I don't really try to write to fit a genre. I just write the stories that come to me. It seems like some of them are kind of darker, but it's not always the case. Case in point, Iffy. I am so excited about bringing about the stories on Iffy. This is the first spin-off from the Infernal Fall series. It all falls into that universe, ultimately makes it an anthology in a way. But I want to keep Iffy away from the Infernal Fall series so that kids and parents don't get confused. I don't want parents to think, well, our son, our daughter, they have to read Infernal Fall and Almost Paradise before they read this. I don't think so. I want folks to feel pretty good about Iffy Eats Monsters for Breakfast. It's a fun story. It's a fantasy. I had a lot of fun writing it. I didn't think I was going to have so much fun. There's a lot of times during the rough draft where I sat down and I was like, I don't know where this story is going, but with my faith in God, honestly, I'm just amazed at the things that just showed up, the things that revealed themselves through these characters while writing it. And I can't wait to bring it to you guys. I've already talked to Troy from Descendant Publishing. Hey Troy, hey Dawn, hey Stacy, hey you guys. I already talked to him about what we're going to do, and he's got some really cool ideas. But our hope is to get Iffy out to you guys April 1st, which I think would be amazing because it's April Fool's Day. Awesome, right? But there's still some work to be done. Even though the rough draft is finished, I write rough drafts in a way where I don't put a lot of focus on mistakes that I know are in previous chapters. There are some points where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to have to go back and change that. But rather than slow down my momentum, I kept writing. So that means that on this next couple of passes, I'm going to be fixing those plot holes that I already know are there. For you guys who are aspiring to be writers, having like a notebook and jotting down things that you know will be problems on your next pass will be a good idea for you to keep up with things. I didn't do that. I kind of wish I did. This is actually a notebook I'm keeping for my next adult novel, which is going to be The Love List Demon. More on that later. I have a lot of writing to go into that. But overall, the general concept, the whole story for the first Iffy book is set. It's all a matter of fixing some errors and then dialing up the words so that it's more of a filling read, so that you're not feeling like, oh, I'm just going to glaze over this paragraph because I already know what they're going to say. I'm going to get to the next piece of the dialogue, or I'm going to get to the next part of the story. That's what I look for and I try to fix. It's something that we all aspire to do. We want to improve our words so that it means something, right? All right. Well, that's all I have to update. I am reading a lot of books right now. For the moment, though, I'm just going to share one, and that is going to be The Nightmare Virus by Nadine Brandis. I joined the Lore Haven Guild, which is, they have book quests every month on Discord, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. I decided to trim down a lot of the things I was doing so I can pay more attention to things that I find more interesting, things that I've been wanting to do. I really enjoy Lore Haven magazine, and I enjoy their podcast, Fantastical Truths. And they've been talking about their book quests for a long time, and I've never joined any of their monthly book quests. And after Realm Makers, I wanted to put in more effort to do that. So I am doing that, and I am enjoying it. And Nadine Brandis's Nightmare Virus is a really good read. It's a new story. I would encourage you to check it out if you haven't heard of it. I'll put a link down below. I feel like there's more to say, but I'm just going to keep this here. I hope you stick around. I have some more ideas that I'm going to run by you in the future. One thing I want to do, for example, is I want to take some time to reflect on Infernal Fall and Almost Paradise, kind of like a little bit of commentary of what I was thinking about through those different chapters. To do that in a way where it doesn't spoil anything for anyone who hasn't read it yet is going to be kind of tricky. So I might just go for it and just put it out there. And if you're a fan, you've already read it, it'll be fun for you. Anyways, thanks for checking in. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do so. I haven't done much with Eddie, the editor, or Jimmy, my creative designer. I have a lot more to do with those guys and other characters I got in my head, but I've been kind of focused. Things have been busy in life, and I am really amazed that I finished Iffy, because I thought it was going to take some time. Things have been so busy for me, but ultimately taking time to sit here to speak with you guys about what I have coming up and the things that have recently passed, some of my victories, is also a victory for you guys, the way I see it. Because a lot of you, if you're not, some of you have helped me as a beta reader, or as sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Some of you have helped me as a beta reader. Some of you have given me feedback on my short stories that I've offered for free. I always appreciate that stuff. Thank you. Thank you for being subscribed and just providing that extra bit of motivation I need to get my stories finished and make them more meaningful along the way. I look forward to catching up with you next month. Until then, take care.